Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We talk about Mets Prospect here. I got a weekly report for you from Mesmerized. We mentioned that the Mets farm system has gone up and started playing again because every Tuesday they start playing a new team. They're usually off on Mondays. And Carson Bench has gone crazy in Double-A. He already has 2 home runs in the game on Tuesday, and he has done a great job. And I wonder how long he's going to be in Double-A. To be honest with you, he might be in Triple-A in another month or so. But this is the minor league report from Mesmerized. Ryan Clifford crosses 20 home run mark. Ryan Clifford was also named Player of the Week in Double-A. Ryan Clifford had an explosive week for the Binghamton Roman Ponies, totaling 4 home runs and 12 RBIs while batting 12 for 23. He walked a whopping 8 times and scored an even crazier 11 runs. Clifford's OPS has jumped significantly to 864, and he raised his home run total from 17 to 21. He's the first player in the Mets minor league system this season to cross the 20 home run threshold. His week was so good he won Eastern League Player of the Week. I don't know how close he is to the majors. I don't know how close he is to a AAA at the very least. I've not seen him, so I cannot give you my opinion on whether he can play in the major leagues. Also with Drew Gilbert, I have no idea either. I haven't seen him enough to know he can play center field and carry it. But AAA, Syracuse Mets compiled a rare 6-game sweep in their most recent series, with the Omaha Storm Chasers bringing their win streak to 7 games. Syracuse has been on a tear in the second half, improving their record to 21-6 and 52-50. Several players had excellent weeks at the plate, including Luis De Los Santos, Jarrett Young, and of course Joey Manassas, who was put on an ineligible list on Tuesday. Interestingly enough, Drew Gilbert also continued his tear at the plate, going 9 for 23 with 2 doubles, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Gilbert also walked twice and scored 3 runs. Gilbert is one of the best sustained stretches since joining the Mets organization, recording a 947 OPS over his last 36 games. They bring his OPS on the season to 790. He has just been great of late. Nolan McLean was dominant yet again for the Mets, allowing just 2 runs across 7 1/3 innings and a start. And that game was on SNY last week. He allowed 4 hits and struck out 6 batters. McLean continues to be fantastic, and his ERA through 13 games in AAA is 3.01. Brandon Sprout had another solid start, allowing 2 runs in 5 innings while striking out 3. He now has a 0.64 ERA in his last 5 starts and a 4.30 season ERA. So he's doing a good job. Sprout and McLean are making cases for late season call-ups. Paul Blackburn also looked excellent in 2 rehab starts, combining to throw 11 1/3 innings with just 2 runs allowed. He also struck out 11. I would mention he is being shopped. The Mets are shopping him. Double-A, the Binghamton Roman Ponies completed a dominant series against the Reading Fighting Phils, winning 5 of 6 games and outscoring their opponent 54-22. The Roman Ponies are now 19-8 in the second half and 64-30 overall. In addition to what Ryan Clifford did at the plate, Carson Bench looks like a superstar in the making. He had another fantastic week. Bench went 9 for 25 with 3 home runs. He had 2 on Tuesday, 6 RBIs, a walk, and 7 runs scored. Bench is crushing Double-A pitching, owning a 1046 OPS through 21 games at the level. Nick LaRusso stood out behind Clifford and Bench, going 7 for 18 with 2 doubles, 2 home runs, and 8 RBIs. The third baseman now owns a 762 OPS on the year. Best start of the week was from Romo Ponies pitcher was Jonathan Santucci, who's a lefty, Mets number 2 pick last year, who fell just 1 out away from a quality start. Santucci allowed 2 runs in 5 2/3 innings to give him a 2.03 ERA through 3 starts since being promoted to Double-A. Jonathan also had a good start, allowing him to run over 5 innings while striking out 6. Tom's ERA through 17 starts is now 1.72. And he started on Tuesday, by the way. We'll find out what he did. High A Brooklyn. The Cyclones barely avoided a sweep last week, winning just the final game of their 6-game series against the Greensboro Grasshoppers. The second half of the season has not been kind to the Cyclones, who are 13-17. The record for the season is 59-37. Corey Collins, a slugging first baseman drafted in 24, had arguably his best week in pro baseball by going 6 for 20 with a triple, a home run, 2 RBIs. His OPS on the season in 17 games with the Cyclones 678. Boston Barrow, another recent draft pick in 23, has struggled. Also had a good week, going 8 for 24, 2 doubles, a home run, and 4 RBIs. Noah Hall delivered 2 great starts for the Cyclones, combined to allow just 1 run over 7 innings. He allowed 4 hits and 6 walks, struggling with command, but he struck out 5. Hall has a fantastic 2.32 ERA in 19 games. Will Watson also looks solid, allowing 1 run over 4 2/3 innings with 8 strikeouts. Watson has shined for the Cyclones, recording a 2.25 ERA in 9 games. Low A St. Lucie team won 5 of 6 games against the Daytona Tortugas. It was a pretty lopsided series. The Mets outscoring the Tortugas 43-16. Mets are now 29 in the second half of the season and 54-40 overall. Nick Roselli had an amazing week, going 9 for 15 with a double, 2 home runs, and a team lead 7 RBIs. Simon Wine also stood out, going 7 for 16 for a double. Franklin Gomez delivered the best start of the week for the Mets, tossing 5 scoreless innings with 4 strikeouts. Jose Chirinos had a lengthy outing from the bullpen in 4 innings, but he was great. He didn't allow a hit, walked 2, and struck out 6. The FCL Mets had multiple games canceled due to rain and thus played just 2 games this past week, going 1-1. They had 25 and 28 on the year, and in third place. Edward Lantigua shined in the 2 games, 3 for 7 with 2 homers and a walk. Yaxel Rios was one of the just two pitchers to appear in 2 games to throw a scoreless inning. The DSL Mets, Elian Pena had a decent week of the play for the Orange squad, going 4 for 18 for home run, 3 walks, 4 stolen bases. He owns an 814 OPS through his first 39 professional games. And that's after going 0 for 27 to start his career. On the mound, Franel Diaz looked fantastic with 11 strikeouts over 5 2/3 innings. Diaz owns a 2.93 ERA in 10 games. For the Blue squad, Lenny Malia went 5 for 14, and Darling Perez made a start of 5 scoreless innings. The players of the week was Ryan Clifford and Paul Blackburn. Paul Blackburn, like I said, the Mets are shopping him. He might not be around too much longer. But let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later.